Morena tato katoa. I need to go live and get this show on the road. It's a little bit earlier than I thought, but I just haven't slept much for the last few days. The nervous system is just Atamari and Morena. I'm looking out. The sun is rising on this beautiful Otani moon, but I have a announcement, something to share with you. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's going to take a little bit to roll it out, make yourself a cup of tea. Let's go. So last week, the doctor rang and he said that he could confirm, according to my PET scan, that I've got cancer in my stomach and my lung. I said I wasn't going to cry. I don't want to cry for myself. Or just get to awhio. So then he rang and gave the result. It was a call I was just dreading. Banners, I put up the banner here. Anyway, Marnie was with me, and I said to her, "Fullness, Marnie," because oh no, that's Auntie Girly. I forgot that I've got an interview with her. Sorry, Auntie Girly. That's to Hiku Media. I'll get back to her later. She just wants my little update on how everything's going. Well, it's not going very good. So basically, short answer, I need to make a shitload of money to pay for my treatment. I wanted to announce this a lot nicer. I'm sorry I'm not sweeter about it all, but it's getting a bit rough and raw at the moment. Up, down, round, around, back and forward, and up and down again. So basically, I'm starting in 2 weeks' time to the day, on the 1st of October, I'm starting chemo. I've got to go and do chemo, 6 rounds of it every 3 weeks. So it's not going to be nice. The other thing is, hold on, Whānau, I'm going to get there with you. Okay, I'm going to get there. The doctor said, can you go turn off that noise, please? The doctor said that if I align this, I'll probably do another announcement later that's a bit more fluid than this rough cut. That if I do Keytruda, that's not funded, that costs a lot of money, I will have 26% more success rate, as in survival rate. And I said to him, well, remember you told me that I'd be lucky to make it 5 years ago. I'd be lucky to make it to 2 months. I've managed to do, let alone 2 years, I've managed to do 5 years plus whānau. We're not giving up. We're not giving. So I never asked for help. I'm the one. Sorry, Auntie Girly. Yeah, sorry, Auntie Girly. I'm the one that gives the help. And I just realized that, well, I had to warn about this to myself, that asking for help is actually one of the most purest form of self-love. Like, help. I need help because I've got it, I'm all right. And then everyone backs up that rhetoric too. Yeah, you got it. You're all right. You're hard. You're tough. Well, I'm not all right. And I need some help. So I'm asking for your help, whānau, and the way to come up with all of this money. So, of course, it's me. And when the doctor says it'll cost $9,000 per session for you to do the Keytruda, $100,000 for the year's worth of treatment. Have you got it, Heeni? And I said, yes, I've got it. Well, I didn't have it. I don't have it, but I made out like I did. And I'm going to do everything that it takes to get there because this is serious. I'm serious about this. So all the money funds raised will go directly to my health treatment, the Keytruda. And if we do really well, whānau, we are going to do real well. Sorry, I'm not the best. Okay, so what is it? It's Keytruda. I need all the details are on my Give a Little page so you can see how that all happens. I start chemo and Keytruda in 2 weeks' time on the 1st of August. How can you support? So I'm asking, like, if 1,000 people gave $100, 1,000 people gave $100, well, that's the 100,000 there. Tick. I had to break it down in my mind because coming up with 100,000 It's no fucking joke. We can't even do that for a house deposit. But I have to do it. I'm selling my boat, all my gym equipment, everything. You want it? Come get it. It's yours. Why? Why? Because this is my why. This little dude here. Me here too. What do you think about Mama getting her hair cut? So I'm going to lose all my hair. Huh?
No, don't say that.
He doesn't like it. I'm going to lose all my hair. All of this gone. But I don't mind. The eyebrows is a bit of a harder one to take when you've got no eyebrows. You actually look like you've got cancer. Why? Because of my kids. I need to survive. I need to do better. And I realized when the doctor gave me the information, I was okay about it because at least I knew it's the uncertainty. And I find I'm pretty good in the battle. It's the times of peace I find hard. So that's the old warrior, the winning warrior. And that's what I have to do as part of my wānanga, is asking for help, learning to ask for help, and sitting in the wānanga of peace. Because this is a battle, really, of self. Cancer is a battle within yourself, literally. And you know, my philosophy, well, not my philosophy, my kōrero is no more premature deaths, whether it's death by cancer, death by suicide, death by car crash, or everything that is avoidable. And a way to do that is we need to ask for help and we need to find that peace. Okay, if you're a business and you want to give a donation, I think you could get a tax exemption as well. Sorry for not being the best. Sorry. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. And yeah, take it. I'll hold on mihi to the whānau first. Say thank you for supporting my mama. Okay, off you go. Or even if we had 1,000 people giving $10, well, that's still 10,000. So that'll get me my first treatment. Yes, I've got it, doctor. I'm documenting my whole process. I'll be much more in a better space to share everything. Last time I wanted to keep it quite private, but I'm gonna like it. Fuck it. It's all out there this time, whānau. And by me sharing it helps me get through my journey, and also so you learn to advocate for your loved ones and for yourself, because every single whānau is affected by cancer. We've lost someone, loved ones dear to us, and you know what? It's all unavoidable. My one, how I got it, was because I wasn't getting the care that I needed within the hospital system, and I didn't have advocacy. My family didn't know what to do because I'm the advocate. So that's some of the mahi I want to look on after I get through the battle. So I need to raise, if I could raise a shitload of money today, whānau, just to take the edge off, you can see how not only am I preparing for chemo, but, oh, sorry, Auntie Guli, but that's Tahiku Media. Again, I'll follow her up later. But I've got 2 weeks to get it together, to find the money, even to prepare the house, to get my cruise in, who's doing what, who's going to help me, because I need a team. And I'm asking for help. So you know who stepped up? Is all my sisters. My soul sisters. When Mani was here last week and she videoed the consult, and Mani comes from a background of health too, and she said to me, that was amazing watching how you talk to the doctor and the questions. And she held my hand. And afterwards she says, I'm coming back to look after you while you're doing the chemo. And I just cried because, you know, just people stepping up instead of me asking. So good. Anyway, tangia teruru. Oh, tangi paio. I'm crying for bloody everyone because this is unnecessary shit for all of us. We don't need it. Oh, so a bit crazy at the moment, especially because I'm so worrying. Getting out on the moana this weekend. Me and my girls are going fishing, and that'll help chill me out. But haven't even seen my other kids or had that talk with them. I'm just like full speed, I'm fucking head. Okay, let's put up some of your comments so that will help me kind of. I just don't want to end it here. I really want to get this comms out to you properly.
Oh, I can't even be bothered pushing that. So I need lots of hugs from the bubbers, grabbing all the bubbers, snuggling them, giving everyone hugs. Can't wait to see my kids at a key. All my kids, yeah. And you know what? I'm not crying for me. I'm crying because this is hard work. Chemo is so tough. It's real hard. And so, yeah, it's not easy. Oh, here's the whānau o Waiparaira. They've been really supportive to me. And so I'm on my wānanga again, everyone. And maybe I'll come back tomorrow and I'm not crying as much and get the details out a bit better and I'm not all over the place. But, you know, the national government, they fucking pledged that it's part of their election campaign that they would fund 5 of these key types of Keytruda for people with people with cancer, and they haven't delivered on that. And you know what? Oh, my voting pack's down the bottom, but I'm like, everyone better be bloody voting. And why we're voting for the council at the moment. But if we as Māori do not go and tick yes to Māori words, yes to Māori wards, then we're going to have even less representation. And so we need everyone to vote in the council, local council, and then next year we need you all to vote and get national out and me in as the big chief of Whāmak. And I'm like, yes, everyone, have the drags. It's all free. Yeah. Really stingy. And this is the thing, all that money that was put in by the national government to attract already huge mining companies over here, huge companies that have already a lot of net worth. And yet us, the people are barely surviving. And so this is my kōrero whānau. Poor people die, and it's not fucking fair. Why? Because we can't afford all the treatment. And what I want to do is use this experience to show how to raise funds collectively together and to share, so we're all moving ahead. And so that's what I pledge to you for your support to me, that I will share my journey, and that should help you all in your journey. Yeah, no, so I won't be working for 6 months. I'll be working at home. The crazy thing is, a lot of good shit's going on for me at the moment. I just signed a book deal. I was like, I just got my back tattooed. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. We'll see it. There you go. Got my armor on. I'm ready for the battle. Well, I'm not ready for the battle. Yeah, so give a little page. Just support how you can. I'm asking for help because I need it. Asking for help is the greatest form of self-love, and that's the stuff we need to say to each other. Been fucking crazy bitch for a week. There's another better word. And I don't want to say I hate chemo, because hate's not a word I like to use. I use severely dislike. But man, that hits rough, eh? Yeah, so give a little page, give what you can. Love yous all. I'll come back tomorrow, but yeah, man, I really need some help to smash out the donations so I can get a bit of peace of mind, because at the moment I'm so anxious. I'm like, how am I going to find this money to pay for my treatments? So I go every 3 weeks to chemo, and on the same day I get my Keytruda, and I'll show you how they do that. Never had it. But it's really ups the chances of survival. So yeah, even if you just want to do little fundraisers amongst yourselves, go for it. If you're an organization that wants to give a bigger donation, and how we might be able to kind of do a bit of an exchange, Kieran and my fundraising team's on that. I'm laughing, but it's no joke. I wanted to tell you some actually good stuff. So the fact is, I start on the 1st of October. I need to make 10 grand for that treatment. And then 3 weeks after,
have another 10 grand, and then 3 weeks up after another 10K, 3 weeks, another 10, like that. And then it'll chop down after 6 treatments. It'll chop down to doing treatments every 6 weeks, and I need to have 3,000 to pay for those. And plus, I'm winding down. I'll still be doing business. I thought, I'll have a year off, but my mum's like, you'll be fine by April. So it's the mental preparation to get in the zone and to not be trying to defer or avoid or go off on another tangent. I need to really focus on myself. So I'm serious. I'm really serious about this. All of the funds are going directly into paying for the Keytruda, and my pleasure, my give back is to share some of the journey so you all can understand how to advocate within the health system for yourself, for your loved ones, for each other. Because just enough when we're sick, you can't do much because you're sick, you're tired, you're fucked. Okay, we're strong, we're together, we can do it, we're flipping it, we're voting the government out, we're taking back our health system, we're integrating health. Heeni's the head of Pharmac, free drugs for all. Really stingy, this country's really stingy towards the people that actually need help. Everyone who's got something, you've got enough, share it around. And I'm meaning all of the people that have benefit off the backs of our resources. See here, I'm going on another tangent. Focus, that's why I broke down my notes. Be kind and considerate. Yeah, what I'll give back is advocacy, health activism. That's something we shouldn't have to put up with this shit. We shouldn't have to put up with it. Insights, learning, and ask for help. Ask for help. Tautoko. Tautoko is a better word. Okay, I'll come back with you tomorrow when I'm a little less raw, when I've had a sleep and I can calm down a little bit. I'm off to vitamin C today. See, even that I pay, that's $800 a week in vitamin C I pay. And we need to figure out ways of getting all of these treatments subsidized. And so I said to myself, well, Heeni, one thing I am proud of myself is that at least I try. I might fuck up and I might go back and forwards, but at least I never stop trying. I go to vitamin C, I go to the gym, I try and keep with my diet, I take all my vitamins. I'm always trying to figure stuff out, trying to get to the maramatanga, the understanding of it all. So yeah, I'm proud of myself, or at least I try. A lot of time, I know our whānau, when the doctors say it's over, that's it. We just kind of take it, and it's like they put a curse on us. We've been cursed, kua whakamataku. Yeah, and then we go, oh yeah, okay, and then go home, and then just cry into our pillows and, oh well, and that's it. But just really, for me, getting into the wānanga of trying to find understanding within this pathway of life. And just because I've got the cancer, it doesn't mean that my problems are any more heavier than others. The biggest thing has been the queen of the maramataka. Maramataka is about time, and maramataka is about understanding our use of time and how to manipulate time and basically be a time merchant through the taonga of maramataka. And I teach this in the wānanga, but constantly striving to find an understanding of our own selves and the lives we live through maramatanga, through that understanding. So I'm like, here we go. Now you're getting pushed to go into this next wānanga space. Kieran was crying for me, my best mate. She was like, Heeni, you're such an extremist. It's either hot, cold, on and off. There's no in between. She goes, why does it always have to come to this? And I said, it's my life's path. But I have to chop it down from a turbo to cruise mode during my chemo. And so I'm starting to do that now, starting to prepare and get into the wānanga. So back to what I'm actually trying to achieve here is, everyone, thank you. I do need help. Please donate. I don't think I can say to the to the doctor at the Keytruda or a private centre, can I just trade some rongoa? How about a kawa pani for some Keytruda? No. They want the money, cold hash money for these types of treatments. And that wording, not cold hash money, beautiful money that we attract in, that we use as a resource and to achieve what we need. And that's the maramataka of the movement of money. Even money has an energy. Money, you get paid for your time. That's your energy. And the biggest taonga we have whānau is ourselves and our time. Okay, I'm going to go now and read all your messages. I think JC give a little quote. Let's just aim, if I can, just waving my little magic rako, if I can have 50K raised today, just to take the edge off. 1,000 people, $100. Is 100,000. 1,000 people, $10. Is 10,000. Ko tahiro tara, ko tahiro tangata. And by our small increments and our small actions, we together we get where we need to go. So use it all with me on this ride. Oh, I can't guarantee it'll be a safe ride, but it won't be boring, that's for sure. Yeah, even with the chemo, I'm like, get in the mind, because when you get in it, it's just like, fuck. Anyway, Keytruda is what I need the funding for. Keytruda, $50,000, because that means my first 5 are guaranteed. First 5, because that's really, 16 weeks. 16 weeks, I need to make 50K for the first 5. That's 3 months. See how I have to break everything down? 50,000, and then we'll make the other bit up on the side as we keep going with all of our other little bits of fundraisers. But again, I'm like, I don't want to be a demand on everyone. I know it's tough at the moment. Everyone's got a hard time. Everyone's having a hard time. But I have to ask for help because I need it. Okay, love you all. Sorry, I couldn't be better. Sorry, Auntie Girlie, I missed those phone calls. Go to vitamin C, and that's me. I'll talk more tomorrow when I'm a bit clearer and after I come, I've got a really kia tau, taku wairua. Getting out on the water during the weekend will be really good for me. Okay, mauri ora te kia tātou katoa. And the moon's all tane, and I hope I get to see my boy over the weekend. Koro tane. Hey, Oinaku, anything to say?
No.
Is that it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this Keytruda will just give me more of a fighting chance. I have 4 things on my side. I said to myself, I'll talk about this tomorrow. I'm fitter than what I was last time. I'm really fit. I know what I'm in for. I've done it before. I know what I'm in for. I'm not living off grid. So hard when you're off grid and you're sick. Like if you're old, if you're pregnant, hapu, my gosh, living off grid, very difficult. So now it's like, oh yay, I can plug the sauna into the power, not having to put the juicer on the generator, and having a bath too at home is going to be good for me, and an electric blanket and a washing machine and a dryer that I've got this time round, because you're just sweating out all the toxins of the chemo. And what's the 4th thing? There were 4 things. I can't remember. And that's something else I'm having to deal with, is that chemo just you get a fog on. You're not as quick. So I'm dedicating a lot of my time in the mornings to writing towards my book. Okay, muri ora kia tātou katoa. I'll try and make it real, but let's get to our goal today on Otane. Make shit happen. Ask for help. The moon's going down, and so am I. Mutu whenua Monday and Federal Tuesday, so I didn't want to wait till Monday to make this announcement, because too much, just too much holding it to myself. I need to tukua. I need to tukua and just let all of this go, make the announcement to everyone, and get on with stuff, and just kind of do my battle plan, my rules of engagement, who's doing what, who's in my army. I've got an army of people behind me, and that's you. And get my sergeants and arms ready and attack cancer, attack a system that doesn't work for us, and attack all of the restrictions that are in place from us not being able to access good health care. And that also comes right down to having access to good kai. Okay, Mauri ora kia tātou katoa, Mauri too, and I'm actually going this time. Ngā mihi.